Hi guys, welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesigndetectives.com. Well, we got a great one for you today. For a roll down to the bottom of this page, we got a little contact form here with a little image in the background. And when we add it to any other page, if I roll down to this other page, we got that same contact form, but it's got a different image in the background there. So we're using actually dynamic images. We got a third one here. And as you can see, they've all got different images behind them. That's because we're using dynamic images to build this today. Really nice little feature, really easy to do too. So let's get started. I'm going to enable the Visual Builder. Once enabled, let's go down to where we want to work. I'll go down to my bottom section here. Let's get rid of it, I'll trash it, and we'll start from scratch. So let's add a new section. Little blue button to add a section. I'm going to make mine a regular section. Inside mine, you can put anything you want in yours. I'm just doing a contact form, which would be kind of cool to have on bottom of most pages here. There's the contact form. I'm going to leave it with 3 generic fields it puts in there. That's fine with me. We'll give it a title. As you can see, it pops out on the top. For anybody that doesn't know, of course, the important part is where you want this form to be sent. That's your email address right there. Just put in whatever email address you want your form to be sent to there. Not going to do a redirect. I'm happy for it to pop up here. Spam protection, we got a little sum there that they can fill out before they're able to send the form. I'm going to turn that off for this particular example today. Great. Okay, to make this sort of stand out a bit more and make it different on each pages, I'm going to use what they call dynamic images for the background. And that means it's going to pull the image from our database, wherever it is we tell it. Now, today's image, I'm going to be using the featured image of this page. There's 2 ways you can set that. Once you're in the page, if you hit the little purple button here, hit the little cog just to the right of it, you can set a featured image this way. Or when you actually build the page yourself, if I start a new page, once you put your name in there, if you look over to the right, we can scroll down and set a featured image over here. And it's under the Page tab. If you can't see that, it may be closed up. Just hit the little chevron, open it up and add your image that way. There's a couple of ways of doing it. Okay. So we've got a featured image in here. Let's make it in the background. I'm going to save the changes here. I'm going to go back into my section, the blue tab. Going to go to the background. I'm going to go to the 3rd tab here, which is background image. And if I roll up on the right hand side, they've got a little disk type icon right here. You can left click on it. I'm going to choose the featured image right there. As you can see, it's popped the featured image from this page into the background there. Now, that's a pretty busy picture. It's okay. I need to adjust the title on my form. But just to make this thing stand out so that the form is readable on all page, I'm going to blend a color with this image here. So I'm going to go into color, the 1st tab here. I'm going to use a blue, but you can use any color you want. Now I've put that color in there, we can go back to the image, the 3rd tab here, roll down, background image blend. I'm going to blend it with my image. I'm going to use multiply, which kind of darkens it down, makes everything very legible on the page there. I quite like that. And they've got some crazy effects here with the blends. Exclusion and luminosity are 2 of my favorites there. You can get some crazy things going. I'm just going to leave mine on multiply, but do play around. You can get some fantastic things going. Great, so we've got a dynamic image and we've also got a blue blend color going on there as well. Fantastic. Let's just go into my form. I'm just going to tweak it slightly. Can't read my title up there. So if we go back into the form, roll over the little paintbrush associated with that title. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is there. Once you click on it, it'll take you to the design element for that particular thing. I don't want it as an H1. I'm going to make mine an H3. H2 would probably do. I'm going to make it white in color so you can see it. That's a lot better. I'm going to make it uppercase. I'm going to pop it in the middle. Let's bold it up a little bit. Perhaps make it semi-bold. And of course, Divi's got a crazy amount of fonts. To audition one, just roll over it. It'll give you an example. I'm going to leave mine on the default there. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I want a little bit more space between it and the content below. So I'm going to roll down to line height there. I'm just going to ramp that up a bit. Give it a bit more breathing room there. Great. When you're happy, save your changes. Great. So we've got that little contact form there. Got a little title. We've got our dynamic image background and a blue blended color in there. So next thing I want to do is actually save it to my library. So if we roll over, again, we're using the blue section, little round icon just to the left of the trash can there. Left click on it, save it to the library, give it a name. I'm going to call it Dynamic Form. I know the form itself is not dynamic, but the image behind is. That'll do so I can recognize it in my library. I'm going to hit the Save to Library button. Great, now we've got that saved to our library. We can save our page changes down here and exit the Visual Builder. And I'm sure you're ahead of me. To make this happen on any other page and have a different image in the background of it. There's our original, working fine. If we go to our pages now, let's select a different page. I'm going to edit it with Divi. I'll just close down the pages we don't need here. Here's our new page here. I roll down, I'm going to add it to the bottom of this page. Again, I'm going to hit the little blue button for a new section. I'm going to hit Add from Library. New entries are always at the bottom. The last thing you save will be at the bottom. There it is right there, dynamic form. I'm going to pop that in. If I roll down, it's in there. And there's no featured image for this page, so all we're getting is the blue background. To add a featured image to this page, if you hadn't done so when you set up, this is what it would look like. We know how to do that. Hit the little purple button, hit the little cog. We'll add the featured image. Choose whatever image you want for your page. And as you can see, once we've selected it, it pops it into our form there. When you're happy, save draft or publish if you're ready. And of course, you can rinse and repeat for any other page. Let's try this one. I know that none of my pages actually have a dynamic image, so I'm going to go ahead and pop it in. We know how to do that, little cog. Pop in the image you want, we'll save that. Now, if I add my contact form, little blue button for a new section, add from library, roll down to our newest entry at the bottom here. Dynamic form, we'll use this section. If I roll down there it is. And we've put a dynamic image in there, and there it's popped up right like that. And again, once you're happy, save draft or publish if you're ready. And that's a great little way of adding the same contact form to each page, but having just a little variation on it. So you've got different images on each one. We've got that one on this page, that one on this page, and this one on this page. Same form, different background. And that's a wonderful thing about using dynamic content. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget, if you have any questions, pop them below the video. I'll do my best to answer them for you, or make a little demo video just like this one. So once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.